Some tasting of Zucchini Delight. I now have some PowerPoints that I would like you guys to see. I found some easy recipes that I found that are quick, that don't require a lot of steps, and don't have too many ingredients. And if there are ingredients, as you can see, they're canned, so it's pretty easy just to open. So this one is the quick vegetable soup. Just like before, we were talking about soup can be easy to make with just making it and then having it with sandwiches, having it with crackers. It's easy to refrigerate and have for later. This recipe makes for 8 cups, so essentially it's 8 servings. So you can make it for a friend or two, you can make it for a boyfriend, and you can have it for later during the week. Yes?
Is this something you can do like in a crock pot?
This is something that you do in a large pot. One of the ingredients is you combine all the ingredients in the large pot and then you bring it to a boil. Okay. Let it simmer for 15 to 20. I'm not sure about the crock pot because it probably wouldn't take too long since it only takes about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
But it's a easy vegetable soup. And the next one is meatloaf, and it's a good hearty meal that you can make. You can make this with green beans, asparagus, lots of different vegetables. You can make it with a salad. This one probably makes for maybe 4 people, and so, you know, this is a good winter dinner that you can make. Again, you mix just all the ingredients. This one takes 40 to 45 minutes, so you have to have time to allot for to be able to cook it and be ready to eat it. Now this one, to make it, I have little tips that you can make to make it healthier, like the breadcrumbs and the meatloaf. You can make your own, and you can just set aside slices of whole wheat bread like the night or 2 before, and then you can even put it in the toaster that day and just crumble it all in a bowl, and then you can add cheese and Italian spices, and that's your breadcrumbs. You know what's in them, and so there's no partially hydrogenated oils, there's no unknowns that the other breadcrumbs from other packages will include. So, like again, there's just a couple of ingredients. You can buy ground beef. It's a ½ pound to 3/4 pound. You can freeze the rest and make it for something else. And so this is a great other recipe that I've found. Then everyone loves spaghetti, but some people might think that it's, you know, just putting pasta in a bowl and boiling it and then putting pasta sauce in it. Well, you can do that, but you can also add things to it to make it a little bit more heartier, like adding an onion and chopping it. You can add mushrooms, you can just add a lot of other vegetables to add into your intake of vegetables. And so this one, again, you just cook the pasta as directed. While the pasta is cooking, you brown the meat, add the onions or the mushrooms or anything else that you would want, and then you just drain it all and add it together. Then I have the beans, sausage, and rice recipe, and this one calls for sausage. Turkey is better. A pound of that. There's onions, bell peppers, garlic. Now with garlic that I found that's easier and quicker to make is buying the minced garlic that's already prepackaged, so that I don't really like chopping small garlic cloves. It's annoying and, you know, a hassle to deal with. So instead you just scoop it from the can. Then you can make it with rice, any kind of rice. Brown is better. And so you're just, again, you cook the sausage for 5 to 8 minutes. You add the onions and then saute them. Then you add the beans, the tomatoes, and the seasoning. Now you do want to drain the beans because it can be gaseous. It can create a lot of gas, what I'm trying to say. And so draining it prevents that. So you want to drain the beans, but you want to add the diced tomatoes, all of it. You don't want to drain that. So after you combine it all, you serve it over ice. You can get easy, instant, 90-second rice that you can just serve.
I have a question. Yeah. Okay. The pinto beans, like in the cans, they say when they come in cans, like they're full with a lot more sodium. Does draining them and like rinsing them, like in a strainer, help with that?
I would assume so, and you can also get the low sodium. That's what I look for.
Oh.
And if what you can do is you can look on the back of the ingredients and look and compare between the sodium and the lower sodium one.
Okay.
The next one is the lemon basil pasta with summer squash. This is just 1 serving. This is pretty much a summer thing. as it is with squash and it's with lemon. You think of that more of the summertime thing. And this is just, again, you're just having zucchini and squash chopped up. You have beans that you rinse and drain, and you just add it all together. You boil the pasta, and then you toss the ingredients together. It's a really quick thing that'll take only about 10 minutes because of the pasta and the chopping of the zucchini and squash. Next is taco salad, and this serves 4. Now I've made this for myself and made it for a roommate, and we'll just have it one night and then we'll have another serving, and it's just a good variety to have. It has salsa, has kidney beans, and the kidney beans add so you don't have to have as much meat in it. This calls for a pound of meat. You can have a half a pound, but at least 90%, because that's the leaner meat. And you just cook the meat with the chili powder in the skillet until browned. You add salsa and beans, cook it until it's heated through, stirring occasionally, and then you layer which way you want. You can layer it with salad greens and the meat mixture, cheese and tomatoes. If you want other things like sour cream or chives, you can add that too, and it'll be a great way. And so that's all of the different ones that I have found that it's easy, quick, probably in 10 minutes, and you know it's healthy. Whenever you're cooking for yourself, you know what you put into it instead of getting prepackaged things or going out. And so I like that you have more control over what you put into your body. So I'm glad that we've had fun today and that we get to laugh and enjoy cooking, because cooking should be fun and it shouldn't be looked at as just a challenge that you have to do. It should be looked at as enjoyment of just having something tasty for dinner and lunch. So thank you.